Hello everyone, so I thought I'd give you an update on what I've been up to and such. So I have just been building this fella here. This is going to be, or it is, a towel rack. It's probably going to end up getting used for clothes. I'm probably going to end up putting jeans over it and stuff. I'm pretty bad with leaving clothes out. I might wear like jeans for a couple of hours and then, you know, swap into shorts or you know, jogging suit bottoms and come in here. So I do tend to leave them lying out, so I'm hoping this is going to help to maybe keep things a little bit more organised in my bedroom, let's say. So I clamped this up yesterday. I mean, truthfully, I probably could have got this done like half a day sort of thing, but it was clamped up, so I decided just to leave it clamped up overnight because I wasn't doing any more that day. So I just need to basically trim the wedges, you know, take the plane across, flush everything up, and that's pretty much done. Just to give you a little look at it, see if we can see some of the detail here. Can we see that's a chamfer? You may be able to see it a bit better here. There's a chamfer going up the side. It actually needs a little bit more work. It's a little bit uneven, that. And obviously the wedges. I don't know if you can see the red. That's actually an X. So the red pen, I actually bought a set of them. These were mechanical pens. I actually got them from Amazon. Here they are. There's a set of like, how many is there? Like there's 4 of them. So just like your bog standard mechanical pencils, I'm not really a big fan of them, or rather I haven't been a big fan of them in the past, but I think they've come a long way since the last time I tried them. I think the last time I tried like a mechanical pencil, it was like must have been over 10 years ago, easy, probably closer to 15 years ago. So I have actually been using these for the last couple of days. I quite like them. The red was quite good on the walnuts. So something else I ended up making was this little mallet here. It's not too bad as it happens. This is me this is my usual mallet. So as you can see, it's a bit battered. I lost the softer piece of the mallet head. This just screws on. I've ordered 2 pieces. They were the wrong size. I've had someone send a piece to us which was the wrong size. It's also, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, you probably can't notice it, but the head's actually a bit loose, so it does actually need re-wedging, but I think that's just with the, you know, with the weather becoming hot, it's just dried the handle out. I think this is like an ash handle. I can actually see there it's just started to come away there. I hope that's alright actually. So I might actually buy myself a new one of these, maybe, or I might just like see how I get on with this. I have been using it. I used it in this build for odds and sods. It's not too bad. My only strife with this, or my problem with this, is that it's not quite as heavy as this one. This one's got a bit more weight to it. But I like the size of it, I like the handle, I like the feel of it. It's nice in the hands. It's not going to slip out of my hand. But the head itself could be a little bit more weighty, just to give you a bit, you know, a bit more. But having said that, I have been using it with the chisel, and it seems to be handling it quite fine. So I'll have to see how I get on with that. So when I was making this, obviously I had a board of walnuts. It's been lying there for nearly 2 years now. So I ripped that down. This was a bit of a section left. So I thought I could do with a new cutting board, so I'm going to make a cutting board out of this. So obviously there wasn't enough for us to leave a handle on. I like to have handles on. It's not essential. I could easily just square this up, round it off and drill a hole and Bob's your uncle. It's nice and simple. But I thought I may as well make a video on it. So the idea that I've got is to actually put a handle like into it, if you will. So I'm not overly sure how I'm going to do that. Obviously I'm going to cut a notch out and glue it, because I've got side grain to side grain, and that'll glue quite nicely and quite strongly. But I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the head. I did think of all like nice ideas. One of the ideas I did think of initially was to use some oak as a handle, but actually to round it off, so when it sits into the board it's actually going to be rounded off. So I think the biggest drill bit I've got is 32 millimeters in diameter, so 32 millimeters in diameter, take that down. So it is going to be a bit of a challenge without using any sort of a router. Ironically, I do have a router, it's somewhere under there and I never ever use it. I could get it out, I could make a jig, but I don't really want to do that, to be honest. So I'm kind of thinking about a way to kind of sit that in. I did think about doing like a bit of an arrow, but I'm thinking to myself, like, how am I going to get into it to be able to cut? You know, so I'm not overly sure what's going to happen with that, but I'm hopefully going to do some sort of a video on that. I'm hoping I'm going to get that started today. So something else I wanted to do, I wanted to get rid of some of the scrap wood. I've got some of the scrap wood left, quite a lot of it actually, left from when I took the old shed down and when I built this shed. So I have got some leftover wood from the build, and I have got obviously quite a lot of leftover from the old shed that I took down. So I've just getting back from work. I work away from home, so I've got 2 weeks. I've got a lot to do in 2 weeks, and I'm trying to get some build videos done as well. So all that scrap wood was initially just going to be getting cut into firewood, but some of it's not too bad. And I want to get it shifted or moved, because the garden needs cut. I'm desperate need to trim it. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, some of the stuff I have got, you know, there is actually a bit more decent material that is underneath, but it does need sorting out, because as you can see, it's hard to get the strimmer in there, and the garden looks a real mess with this. So I've got that to play with, and I also have all of this stuff as well. So I think most of this is like 3x2, some of it's nailed together and whatnot, but it would be nice just to get that and get the garden sorted out. So any ideas other than planters, because that's all I can think of with that material out there, I would appreciate it. Leave a comment if you've got any ideas. Also, if you're interested in watching the video for this towel rack, it should be released Saturday, maybe Saturday afternoon, something like that, but it will be the Saturday. I'm also thinking about doing a podcast, because I am actually building chairs amongst everything. I have started them, they are getting built. So I was thinking about doing a podcast just with some of the chair tools, what I use, having a little talk about them as well. So I'm probably going to release that on the Sunday again for anyone interested. Keep an eye open for that. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.